Hey guys, I'm Major Nippy Betts from the Scholarship Leadership Institute, and I've been getting asked over and over, what are the basic differences between our programs? I'm going to try to give it to you in a nutshell without getting too elaborate. We have three main programs and a fourth one that we do as well. The main one is a one-on-one program. It's one where I tell the parents, get out of the way, let me work with your kids. Now, that doesn't mean you don't have any responsibilities as parents. You have to motivate them to be on the calls, to do the scholarships that I send them, to make sure they submit their essays to us so we can review them. This is for people who need 6 and 7 figures for college because they want to have options, they want to have choices. These are for like 11th graders who are ass blazers, 12th graders who really are looking for that 6 figures, 7 figures, and college kids who are already in college and realize they can't sustain making those payments. And so I'd rather them give me a little money now so they can get a return on investment on that money. That's the one-on-one program. I talk to them every couple of weeks. We have a group that we get together with, but I also work with them individually where I, no kidding, give them scholarships. We check to see what they've done. I give them advice based on my 14 plus years of experience. I let my team work with them. I have counselors who give me advice as well so we can help your kids become the best they can be when it comes to getting scholarships. That's our main program. I'm looking to try to do away with that because I would rather teach you guys how to do it yourself so I don't have to do it for you. But I understand that when it comes to fishing, sometimes you need help getting out there finding the fish. Like I said, the fish behind me that you see there, I want to help your kids go out and find scholarships just like I go out and find fish. But I have a guy, Captain Steve, he helps me find fish. I need you, though, to learn how to fish on your own. And so right now what I want to do is get you in an auditorium, but this auditorium will be your computer, and do the Scholarship Academy or the boot camp. Now, the one-on-one is good, and I'll do it with a few of you, but the Scholarship Academy is by far our best program, and it's our most economical program, especially if you have multiple kids or if you're a grandparent with 2 or 3 grandkids, where they, no kidding, can do this program where just like I'm here talking to you now, I would be talking to them and working with them as a group in a classroom environment. Once a month on a Sunday night, I get together with them, answer their questions. If they can't make it, I record all the calls so they can go back and look at it anyway. But I can answer their questions. If they email it, I can answer the questions. I'll type and show them how to do what it is that they're looking to do and teach them some new things. But they also can learn from listening to the questions other people have. So the same environment you see behind me when we used to do this stuff and do it at workshops, whether it was at UTSA, we did it at different facilities, different locations where we would give away laptops and give money away. But more importantly, we gave out information that could change those kids' lives. That's how we've helped kids get over $40 million. So the Scholarship Academy program is one where, no kidding, it's a one-to-many program where I teach them as a group, as a collective, and they learn, and then they can listen to the recordings every couple of weeks. What we used to have was 12 weeks. And we did that program with 2 weeks of modules, 1 week of teaching, 2 weeks of modules, 1 week of teaching, until they did all 8 modules. After that 8 weeks of modules and 4 weeks of teaching, that was 12 weeks, it was over. But what I realized is they didn't keep doing the work like I did. It's like physical therapy. When you're with your physical therapist, you do the work, you do the work, you do the work. And then when you go home and they tell you to do exercises, you don't. Well, I realized they weren't doing it after that 12 weeks like I wanted them to do it, like the one-on-one kids were doing it. So what we did was we said, let's expand the 12-week program to 12 months. And so that program used to be very expensive. We dropped the cost, extended the time so that I can work with your kids over a whole year. The people who are in the one-on-one program, by the way, when they join me for that one-on-one program, they get the Scholarship Academy for a second year. So they really get 2 years with me when they're in the one-on-one program. So when I have kids going to the Rice, the Stanfords, the Yales, the Howards, the Spelman, I think I said that already, they now can be in college as well, working with me while they're working with me at 12th grade in the one-on-one, and then in the academy for that second year while they're in their first year of college, they're still being reminded of muscle memory of what to do to make sure that they're better. That's like a physical therapist does for you. So I want to work with their kid in that academy, which I think is the best program. We meet 12 times. We meet every month, as well as, no kidding, you're going through my teaching material that I teach the one-on-one kids, okay? But that way, instead of me working with the kids individually, which takes a lot of my time because I, no kidding, go find scholarships. I give it to them every week or every 2 weeks, and then they do that work, we review their work, and then we go on. That's good. That's one-on-one. but I want to work in the academy with your kids. Now, if you say, I don't need that much, I just need to know what to do, and that's it, I have a boot camp. You can do the boot camp, and that's just 3 hours of teaching. And then there's like about 3 or 4 more hours after that in recordings that's on the site. And you have access to that site for about 4 months. And you can then go do the work in there. And I'll give you one live session after that just to make sure you understand what you've got your hands on. Those are our main 3 programs. That's what I want you to consider. We have other stuff as well that we release periodically, but those are the main programs. That boot camp is great for middle school, high school. The academy is great for 8th, 9th graders, especially and above, all the way up through college freshmen and sophomore, although a lot of you college kids probably need the one-on-one. But if you can't afford that program, do the academy at least. If you're a family with multiple kids, do the academy at least. If you're a grandparent that saved some money for your kids and you're about to give it to them to pay for college, if you had $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 to give them, I recommend you find one of our programs, invest in it, and then let us teach you how to save that little money that you got by investing into us, and then showing you how not to throw it all away or to use it to a way that's more advantageous for the kids. So those are our 3 programs: one-on-one prep, the Scholarship Academy, and the Ultimate Scholarship Bootcamp. Hope to hear from you soon. We've had some sales recently, but like I said, I wouldn't count on that. Take advantage of the program. It's a great investment. If you don't believe me, listen to the testimonials on the website. Look at the internet. Nobody's complaining about what it is that I've done to work with their kids. Now, do I guarantee they'll get scholarships? I never do that. But I guarantee they'll get more with me than without me. I'm really good at what I do. Nobody does what I do better than what I do. There is no shortage of scholarships. There never has been, there never will be. All there is a lack of knowledge on how to acquire it. Let me work with your kid today. Take care and God bless. Signing out from the Scholarship Leadership Institute.